All right, Dawood, let's take a look at the websites, man. Some issues going on. Sorry, let me shrink that back down. Okay, so here's Acura. I went to a used car. Spin Cars works. So just to reiterate what we talked about, that right there needs to say View All Photos. When you're on the mobile device, these words here are in between these pictures and the bottom of this. When you're on dealer.com and Spin Car is working, okay, it's a tab at the top, but this tab is not visible on mobile platform, so we need to correct that. Okay, and then the next thing here is, we've got pricing and whatnot. Here's Carfax real big, Kelley Blue Book, but if you slide over, this is the reason why Pure Cars is not being seen on mobile devices. It's off the screen. Okay, weird. Well, I don't know what happened there. So we can just leave the Pure Car. I'm good with that. But where's the expanded box? The expanded box on used cars that help me with value right here. That little box is supposed to pop up. And then I notice here in this area, we were going to move this Save Car price alerts down and move the other bars up, but all the other bars have disappeared except for apply for financing. I like the form. We can keep the form handy. So can we move these bars down? Carfax or anything, apply for financing first. Then, these buttons and our address. I'm not real sure why we did the address here, but that's okay. Then the other thing, let's leave those there. Let's scoot that up. I do like the similar cars. That's cool. But if we could scoot this up, this almost looks like this is laying on top of something. But we can scoot it up. But this explosive little value for the used car would give this great value. Why is this $98,000, right? The new vehicle descriptions will start probably next week. There was a problem with them coding. Chat, you have a button here, but it pops up on the left side if you're here long enough still. Why don't we just put this chat button so I have 1, 2, 3 over here, because I will tell you the mobile platform is junky. You cannot operate it. You wind up clicking chat because it's in the way of the right thumb user, the right-handed user. And when you try to drop the screen down, you accidentally close the site many times. I've had people tell me that, and I bet that's part of why our bounce rate is also a mess. So let's put the button somewhere else. Bottom right on the mobile platform for this won't really allow you to have these chat buttons on that right side or bottom right. You can stick them on the left, I guess. But then that's a ton. That's just too many. I mean, it's kind of like what Automall was when I first got here, a junky website. We want it clean and just to the items that make sense. One day all this will go away with the other website, but hopefully we can maximize our use of it. The other thing I wanted to show you just real quick, this popped up, which was, I thought, interesting. I took a look at what this was, wlp.carly.com. This popped up as I did a price inquiry on this website. Did you know? And I didn't know. I don't even know who this is. So I decided to take a look at it, on the overview, where is it coming from? It is tied to Google Analytics. So, it's AutoBytel. Okay, AutoBytel sticking that on here. So you can see it. There's all your script, your elements, your console, your sourcing. Everything's there. So AutoBytel is doing this. Let's go to the big size so we can see it. No obligation to buy. I don't know if I like that or not. Okay, but they're a new car product, AutoBytel, for the way we have them signed up. So that was interesting. As I was playing with this, I had a pop-up come on another tab. Does this pop up over the mobile? Can you check and see? You should have, applications, so you can see where it's at. And on elements, you know how it's made, so you can see its coating. So you're good. Anyway, I thought that was interesting to see that. Back over here, so we have, you see the inconsistencies? We have spin car, but we don't have this. We never really corrected this area like we talked about. And then here, you know, the spin car is here, but I didn't know view larger gallery was where all the photos are, but who would know that? If I only saw this box on the mobile device, right, I wouldn't know. But then view larger gallery does show up in between here. There's a space and you see those words. That's why I want to change it to view all photos. These orange buttons do this, space, and then there's an empty one. This ought to say check availability. I also should have a click to call or click to call, right? Check availability. So really you should have check availability up here, have the form, push send request, or another button click to call, okay? And just, you know, do it the main lines. This is a mess here. Don't know why that happened. And then underneath here, we should have the pop-up box like we have here, that it would show that Corvette, all its highlighted, you know, used car value there. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. And then these are super mega big in the mobile. That's huge, and then this falls under it huge, and then this is nowhere to be found. So KBB's great. It's big. They're huge, right? But if you're not careful, what happens there is customers will click for the cash value, right? Cash value offer. That's going to send it to a Tim's dealer, which I've already done several times, and I still have Vandergrift calling me. You know, even though I told them it's not me on the phone, because I put an alias name, they're still emailing me and still calling me, trying to see if I'm willing to trade my car. I mean, I had a call yesterday, 9 o'clock on the dot a.m. Pretty impressive. Salesperson still reaching out to me. I like the similar vehicles. That's great. But we should have that value box popping up, bro. I don't know why I should spend $98,000 on a Corvette when they first came out. You could buy a bad boy Corvette for $50,000, and for, you know, as little as $75,000 I could get a Z51 3LT. But obviously this is a Z06, right? You know, I get that if I know about those cars, but if I don't, you know, what's the value in it? You see what I'm saying? When you go to the home site, trouble. All we still have this chat button in the way. Move it to the left. You know, there we go. So I can't get past. See how hard that is? So you got lease loyalty TLX, lease loyalty ILX. You have the $500 college, the 00 view inventory. I love it. But that's it. We need to get all those lease specials matching the digital advertising we're already pushing. So, you know, a couple things like that are just, you know, small tweaks. Find a new vehicle. Wow. Let me see. I have to do all that, right? So can I just go one click to it? See, there's one click to it, but most people are not going to click up here. Most people are going to click right there. And you're going to make me, you know, I really should just have, you know, car, SUV, right? You know what I'm saying? This is new cars, right? So it should just be able to load me up like if I went here, really, just really. So, you know, you can see the same thing here. I get e-price, and let me find a real one. There we go. This RLX here, big old juicy car. Let's click it. Let's see the spin car kick off on it. Beautiful. Okay, that I know is in the right spot on mobile. Just make that bigger. Same issues here. Oh wait, no, there's not same issues. What I have here is this is junked up down here, and we still have make my deal. I think I told you go ahead and leave it for new cars because they said they like it, and I was going to leave it until we developed ours, but this is kind of a mess. Smaller, we need that smaller button, and then we'll leave the rest alone. Anyway, brother, take a look at what I'm looking at. help me make those changes. Thanks.